Hello everyone, welcome back to this showcase on Warframe. Today's item, the Kulstar. Since we had a couple of shitty weapons covered, I figured go for a good one next time. Hence the Kulstar. But it's not the best weapon for one particular reason which we'll get into later. But the Kulstar. It's a cluster bomb. You shoot a missile, it turns to many little missiles. Inherent with blast damage, the accuracy is always 100 since a missile. However, the fire rate is pretty low, the critical chance is almost non-existent, and the status is not that great either. But it can still be worked with. The magazine only holds 3 shots though. Reload only takes 2 seconds though, which is insignificant. So with all of the pros, there are some cons, but I think the pros outweigh the cons this time around. However, you gotta be extremely careful with this weapon. The reason why? Well, you can easily kill yourself with the weapon. There's some friendly fire issue to yourself. But we'll get into that later. But you'll find this weapon in the marketplace in the blueprint section. The secondaries. Now you'll need a Kraken, and you need to release it. You need the Tellurium from the Arcwing missions, and Chaotic and plenty of plastids. So pretty expensive to build, to be honest. So, as a function here, you can see that a missile explodes into many little missiles soon on contact. And it's powerful. You can easily get most ranges done, and also you can detonate the missiles prematurely, as you see here, using the secondary fire. But yes, you can easily hit opponents you're not even intending to hit with this weapon, or you can just decimate everything in front of you. Easily. Other opponents are running towards you, his friends will get caught in the little cluster bomb. Now I can't stress enough how dangerous this weapon is to wield. Like you can easily kill yourself with this weapon when it's upgraded. Like even doing this, dead. Instantly. My Equinox doesn't have the best armor in the game, but still, even the Warframe the best armor will still get killed easily. Now also, the ammo reserve's only 30 shots, but don't worry, it takes plain old pistol ammo. You'll never run out, trust me. But otherwise, it's an excellent weapon, you just gotta be extremely careful wielding it. You can't, go guns blazing like I'm doing, I'm just being aggressive for the sake of the video. You gotta be more conservative in firing at a distance of this weapon to be safe. But you could use it in close quarter combat if you want to, just don't expect to survive too terribly long. Here's my ultimate build. Now, it only took 2 Formas and 1 Catalyst. Not very much to get that actually. And you can see I got 3 combined elements. I got Blast, Radiation, and Viral, all in the same weapon. You don't get that very often. Because of this, no enemy is resistant to this weapon. It's good against all opponents equally. Well, not equally, but you get the idea. I also got my status to 68.8%. Now, if you want to get all 3 elements like this, you got to be a little more... pretty much you got to copy what I've done here, because if you change around the elements, you'll start combining others and just separating them. It's funny how this works in the game. But yes, deep freeze in the top left corner, because I believe the was a Vazarin? Yes, the Vazarin polarity is already built in there. So I made use of that. I simply added the 2 Materai polarities on the bottom. Now, you could move these around a bit, but I wouldn't if I were you. Like I say, if you move these elements just slightly between those 4 in the middle, all the elements get jumbled. But yes, I kept my Frost in the top left corner, Poison in the top right, Lightning in the top left, and Fire in the top bottom right. Sorry. So yes, with all these combined, you get the 3 elements. The Barrel Diffusion and Horde Strike and Lethal Torrent ups damage. I didn't have any room for Magnum Force, and if I remove the Deep Freeze or Frostbite, the whole thing the blast damage just suffers heavily. The same thing goes for Viral, so it just wasn't feasible. So where I set this possibly the best build for the weapon, perhaps? I believe so, because you don't have any problem with ammo and reload speed's not that bad. So yeah, I believe this to be the ultimate build in total. I can't see how you can improve it that much, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's other choices. Anyhow, let's test it though. Let's grab some Grenier. Grab 10 of them. Level, and we'll jack it up to level 75, because level 60 was heavily underleveled. And that's one bit of a miss. Oh, look at that. Killed 4 of them in 1 shot there. Second shot wasn't even needed. The Viral, if it doesn't kill him right away, the Viral just immediately weakens him. because each of those little cluster bombs also has a 60% chance of affecting with all those statuses. So it's like almost a guaranteed viral on each hit. It's like a low chance of not getting viral. Ow, and you gotta watch out for the splashback. Look, I didn't get hit with my own viral. But yes, with radiation and viral, they lose their health, and if they survive, they have chances that their friendly is just shooting right back at them. It's extremely effective against Grenier. Now let's go against some Corpus. Some MOAs, I'll take 20 of them, and at the same level, at level 75. Now these guys will clump together, so it makes it real easy. And the entire group just nearly died in 2 shots. Mind you, I didn't fire right at the group, kind of fired to defeat the group. Alright, let's fire right at the group this time. Critically hurt. Majority of those guys are dead. The rest have status, radiation procs, and they're all dead. Nice. Now, let's go on some chargers. Now this is probably the way the weapon falters the most against the infestation. Surprisingly. It's because you can easily get yourself killed while firing at them. I put my Equinoxes about slow pace on so they don't rush me so quickly. But they're easily dispatched though. Didn't take that much effort. But still, it's just dangerous to wield this against them. For obvious reasons. Because most of the time you're fighting in the close corridors. Moving on to the pros and cons of the Kulstar. On the pro side, well, you got a cluster bomb effect. Meaning you hit one opponent, you can probably hit his friends too. The ammo is very easily restored. Very easily. And of course it's very powerful as well. And that's it pretty much for the pros. The cons, however, you can easily kill yourself with this weapon. Very heavy friendly fire. And it's incredibly difficult to use in close quarters due to the cluster bomb effect. Basically, the basic cons is this gun can kill you. And that is for the pros and cons. Moving on to score for the Kulstar. Damage gets 8 out of 10. Accuracy gets 7 out of 10. Why 7? Because you can't really predict where the cluster bombs are going to go. They kind of go in a little spray pattern every time. So even though the missile's accurate, the cluster bombs are not. Design, 10 out of 10 though. It's awesome. It's very effective. Hits multiple opponents after your initial shot. Excellent design. Ammo, 7 out of 10. It is a very shallow ammo pool, but it's easily restored though. So it makes up for that. Miscellaneous though, only 4 out of 10. Because despite all its firepower and versatility, it's extremely hazardous to use. Even more so than the Ogress. The Ogress is already felt suicidal to use. But in total, the Kulstar gets 36 out of 50, which I still call it excellent. Despite all the friendly fire issues, it's still an excellent weapon in my book. So, in total, the Kulstar is an excellent weapon. It's very powerful. It's very easily upgraded too. But it is not user-friendly. So, of course it was I kind of did away with the judgment, because don't really need to do the judgment to be honest if I already done the ultimate build. But yes, excellent weapon. I do recommend it for anyone who has the balls to use it. Casually, that is. It's an excellent addition and will probably even replace your primary weapon if you're skilled with it, that is. But anyway, that's been Showcase for today. I thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Take care out there. Want to see a particular weapon here on Showcase? Leave a comment down below and it'll be the next weapon I choose. I'd like to thank you for watching, but before you go, Durandal does have a community page on the PS4. Feel free to join if you have any questions or chat. But hey, that's Showcase for today. See you next week. Take care out there.